Hello there everyone, and welcome back to the next video for the Brickworld Chicago 2020 MOC series. And today is an interesting episode because I kind of have a random idea and I decide to continue on with that idea. And now there's a new section of the MOC that's fairly large. You're looking at part of it right now, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited for you guys to see it and to get some feedback from you guys. So let's get started. Alright guys, so over here on this side is where you've been seeing most of the building for these episodes. We are now in the back of the MOC, so we're like inside of the mountain in the hallways, and I have started something new. This might be a very unwise decision and not worth the time, but I had an idea and I'm just like, you know what, we're just gonna do it. And maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, but we're gonna try to do it anyways. So essentially inside of this mountain, we're saying that there was a separatist base. That's kind of the idea. And then obviously we have like the underground tunnels and stuff like that. The original plan had us wanting to have a landing pad on top of this rock formation. And I was sitting here finishing the mountain and I'm realizing that, well, not finishing, as you can see, not really finishing, but doing the mountain and realizing that once I got to the top, the highest point that I wanted to go with the mountain, we were not going to have much room for a landing pad on top. So what I have decided to do for the time being is inside of the mountain here, I'm going to put the landing pad down here and going to make a mini separatist hangar. And what I'm basing it off of is, this is a little bit of deeper cut, but Clone Wars Season 2, Cargo of Doom, towards the end when they're trying to escape the ship and Rex and the clones get into this kind of separatist hangar, and there's a shuttle, and then Rex and all the clones are fighting to get onto the shuttle to escape and waiting for Anakin and Ahsoka. That's the idea that kind of, well, I had an idea to do this, and then I went back and watched that episode for that scene, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. So that's what I've been trying to think up at this moment. So this hallway over here will lead into the hangar, and this will be inside of the base. And then so this whole side right here will probably have to be open, at least a little window to see into the hangar. So we'll have to try to get a kind of a corner space at Brickworld. So you'll be able, when you're walking by, you'll be able to see into a small window and see the hangar. So there'll be this hallway here. We got some clones coming out of the hallway right there. And then there's the shuttle right there with a mini landing pad. So I'm gonna work on the landing pad right now. And then after the landing pad, I'll try to figure out what the heck to do to cover up all of that, all the rock work and filler brick from in there. All right, so some time has passed, guys. It is now well past 3 o'clock, but I have gotten a phase 1 prototype for the landing pad here. You can kind of see yellow, dark gray, and light gray for the color scheme. Now right off the bat, you might notice that this isn't necessarily separatist colors. Like I don't know if there's many scenes of separatist bases where you see yellow bricks, or yellow bricks, sorry, it's late. Yellow has a color scheme for it, but I decided to do it for this one anyway because that's the part that I have available right now. Those are the parts that I have available. So phase 1 design, I might go back and look at some more hangars from Separatist, like Revenge of the Sith, the hangar in there, and then some more Clone Wars episodes, and try to look at what the ground is on those in those hangars. But this is what I got for now. You can see the shuttle right there, and then we got some commando droids and some sort of Separatist political leader or something, I don't know. Shuttle right there, and then there's a landing pad, just kind of the yellow scheme, and then here's kind of where maybe some clones would be with some boxes. Now the next part is figuring out what the ground, or what this ground is going to be in terms of what parts and what technique for the ground. Probably going to be tiles most likely, and then have to figure out some sort of wall or outer wall to cover up all the filler brick from the mountain. So here's what we got so far. I think it looks pretty cool for kind of an idea that just came out of nowhere real quick. I will continue to work on this more and update you guys as I keep building. All right, so lots of progress on this landing pad area, or I guess separatist hangar. You guys saw I had completed this little landing pad strip, and I have now started to tile a lot of different things and add some cool parts and stuff like that. So there's the landing pad. It is now tiled all the way around. You can kind of see down here tiled all the way around, and then I started all the tiles going around. You can kind of see some of the patterns that I'm going with. Those stairs that come out of the main hallway, that's on that ground level up top here, and then you can see some clones where some boxes would be, and they're hiding behind it shooting, and then the landing pad over here with the separatist shuttle. And then you can kind of see what I went with for design. We got some tiled pieces and some really cool triangle like pieces that I found. I might order more of them because those are really, really cool, and I don't have enough to finish what I had in mind for that. And then I just used some cool blue slope pieces that kind of make it a little bit more smooth on the way up, so it's not just a, you know, because originally I had it as just one big block, like a square, so I just kind of used some slopes to change it up a little bit to make it seem more natural. So yeah, I think the landing pad is looking really, really cool so far. You can see some of the techniques I'm going for with the tiles, and then around the dark gray tiles will be light gray tiles. So I'm going to keep working on this. I'm having a lot of fun building this part of the MOC, so it is it's refreshing and very fun to build after doing a lot of rock work. So I'm going to keep working, and I'll update you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so there you go. The landing pad is all tiled out. I've added some of those boxes and crates, as you can see there, and everything is tiled up and ready to go. Just missing that one piece right down there. Otherwise we're pretty good. There's a shuttle on the landing pad. I think it looks really cool so far. So next step, you can see I added the border around, so that's where the wall is going to go, all those light gray bricks. Next step is to figure out some sort of wall design and start building the wall all the way around it. So that is next step. I hope you guys do like this kind of hangar so far. I think it looks pretty cool. Here's a look at the hangar so far. This is kind of the point of view that you would see if you were going for the public days at Brickworld Chicago. Alright everyone, so the wall is up. This is kind of phase one wall. You can kind of see it's very, very simple. And then we've got some control panels on there, and then those dark gray, like that part right there, and then that part over in the left. Right down there are doors, so those lead to different parts of the base for the separatist fortification. And yeah, pretty much a very simple wall. It's not very exciting or anything, but it's kind of a phase one design, and I think it works. That's not really going to be the main point of this hangar. The point of the hangar is supposed to be all these different kind of battles going on near and around the shuttle. So there's the phase one design for the wall. Alright, so apologies in advance. I know I've been saying I want to update you guys more as I build instead of just showing you finished products, but I had an idea and I just went with it and didn't want to get, I didn't want to stop the time to record or anything because I just wanted to get it done real quick. So in the hangar bay, I wanted to have some sort of walkway above the walls where droids could be kind of taking shots at clones, sniping them up top, and it would just be a walkway that would go to other parts of the separatist base. And if you want to make repairs on any of the ships or anything like that, it'd be from up on that walkway. So I decided to go with I tried a few different designs. I knew I wanted something kind of unique for the railing part, so I went with this black Technic piece. I don't know how well you can see on camera. It's got some really cool shapes. It's like the Technic support beams. They're actually underneath most of the MOC. They're used as support beams. They're like 10 bricks high. It works really, really well. I had a few left over, so I decided to try to make them into a railing. And I think that looks actually pretty cool with just the way it's shaped. I think it fits very well into a hangar. So then I was trying to figure out how to attach it to the wall, because obviously these are all faced sideways and the studs are only on the front and like the kind of the back area, and that's how they're connected to each other. So I was trying to think of ways to connect them, so I went ahead and built the kind of walkway itself, like all these plates and everything. And then I attached some of these, I think 1x6 plates to a nice piece. I'll try to zoom in if I can't zoom in. In post, I will try to put a picture of the piece on screen. But it's kind of like a droid hand, like something that kind of is able to attach to different Lego like poles and parts and stuff like that. So I've got those attached all the way throughout here. You can see I've got them all attached, and then a plate attached to those that goes up. And then after that, we've got this hinge pieces, which are two kind of they're two plates, and they can move. Try to get a better look at them. Okay, so they can kind of move. They're two plates connected by a rotating piece. So you can, if you want to make circles or kind of weird angles or anything like that in Lego building, these hinge pieces are kind of the way to go. They work really, really well. So I've got all these hinge pieces. Attached on top to modified bricks, and then those modified 1x1 modified bricks are attached to just some more bricks on top with some support beams. And there we go. That's pretty much what we are looking at. I'm going to attach this thing and I'll try to get you guys a better look, and then I'm going to keep making some changes to it and kind of just polish it up a little bit. Alright everyone, so there's the walkway. It is now up on the wall that I showed you guys earlier, so you can see kind of how high it is right there. And then I also went ahead and filled in some empty space with some dark gray and light gray bricks, as you can see. So it's really starting to come together, this whole hangar. There we got some troops up there with the walkway. I think it looks pretty cool. Here's what we're looking at, kind of a farther away view, kind of where you'd see it from the public. So I can say it's almost done. Just a few more finishing touches kind of up in the left over there, and then just polishing some things up here and there. But I think for now the hangar bay is mostly done, so this will probably be the end of the episode. I might show you guys a few more things, but I think that's going to be it. So I am really happy with the way this came out. This was not in the original plan for the MOC, so this is brand new. Just an idea I had all of a sudden. I was like, I'm just going to try to do it. I had some free time, let's do it. And this is what happened. So I'm really, really liking it. Expect probably some more videos and more updates in videos further down the line, but we'll just kind of see what other progress I get done throughout the MOC. So definitely am hoping you guys are liking this, because I am liking it so far. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I had a ton of fun building this hangar. It was nice to build something different other than rockwork and terrain, which can get a bit tedious at times. So I'm pretty happy with the way this hangar is turning out so far. And as always, I'm looking for feedback from you guys, any criticism or cool ideas that you guys have. Definitely put those in the comments. I'm looking forward to reading those. And I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. I'm having a ton of fun. I always have a lot of fun on these series. So hope you guys have a great day, and may the force be with you always.